2. Check 1, 2. What up, everybody? I know I'm early. I'm trying to jump the gun. It's been a while. Ooh, exciting. Dang. Scary, too. 87,000. Let's get the show started. Jeez. I like this jam. Shout out, round of applause for Waking Up 23V. Okay, new name, I like it. Also, shout out, round of applause to Mr. Carl Black in the house. Let's go. All right, let's kick the show off proper. I know it's Garrett. I recognize the picture. What up, Garrett? Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Stack Bitcoin Show. My name is Roman, your beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin. And yes, we're still doing it. We're still saving in Bitcoin. Oops, one bug there. Yeah, we're still saving in Bitcoin. I think I fell behind on stacking this week. We're gonna make up for it big time today. I've been missing in action the past couple of weeks here on the show. And I've been making moves, generating some cash flow, generating some scratch, so that we can do a smash buy and get us closer to 1 Bitcoin. We are so close to 1 Bitcoin, as a matter of fact, we're so close to 1 Bitcoin. We're like, let me see, real quick, just checking. We are 0.1165261 away from 1 Bitcoin. We're at 0.8834739 BTC, and today the plan is to smash by $9,000 worth of Bitcoin. I know. Might be saying, hey, aren't you worried that it might go down again? It might continue to dip. The dip keeps dipping, right? I don't care. If we wait, maybe it dips down some more, right? But then maybe it just goes up to 125 and never comes back again to C80 again, right? For me, anything under 100 at this point is like a deal, the way I see it, okay? So today, that is a goal. Stay tuned for that. We're going to smash by $9,000. We're going to buy $9,000 worth of Bitcoin today on the Stack Bitcoin Show. It's not a small stack, right? But we're going to catch up on all the stats and everything, and we'll see what we're doing so far with our portfolio. I think in 2025, we're actually down for the year, but we'll see that when we get there, okay? Just real quick, let's get into the first segment of the day. Oh my gosh, and that is... Oops. The Bitcoin strength. Today, the price of Bitcoin is... Let's see... $87,090.01. Oh my God, it's so juicy. And look, right here. Today you can get 1,148 Satoshis for a single dollar. Dang, we got to the point where we're getting like 700 Satoshis for a dollar. Now here we are, once again, at above. That's what I'm saying, guys. At this point, anytime I see 4-digit Satoshis per dollar, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like, wow, what a deal, okay? So yeah, that is the price of Bitcoin. Also, today for a single penny, you can get, look at that, 11.48 Satoshis. You're in double-digit Satoshis for a single penny. What a deal, what a deal. I know. Look, people are in different situations, and if you need the money next week, if you need the money next year, maybe don't smash buy like I'm smash buying, right? But if you don't need it for more than that, like longer than that, or like you have a plan like I do in place where I don't intend on selling any of my Bitcoin for at least 4 years after I purchase it, right? So today's $9,000, it's going to get frozen in time for me. I'm not going to sell that Bitcoin for a minimum of 4 years, right? But probably longer than that, because the longer you hold it, the more it's worth, right? So that is the plan, okay? And that is, of course, the Bitcoin strength. How does this work here? Trying to figure out how to fade the music in. There it is. All right. So that is the Bitcoin strength. Let's do this next topic, which is, of course, what we like to call why we stack. Why do we save in Bitcoin? I know right now the thesis, it seems like it's not working, right? Because yeah, if you saved since the beginning of the year, you might be down a little bit. Let me see if we're down real quick before I speak on it. 2025. If you've been saving with us since the beginning, yeah, we're down for the year. Are we down for last year? From last year, we're not down. So it might seem like today that if you've been saving with us since the beginning of the show, you're down like 11% like we are, right? Since the beginning of 2025. And basically Bitcoin gave away all of its gains since the beginning of the year, right? So you can look at it two ways. If that's money that you need to have back immediately, then you're going to have to sell at a loss, which sucks, right? But the whole point was to only buy with money that you don't need immediately. So that when the price drops like today, like this past couple of weeks, you're not in a bind where you feel like you have to sell at a loss, okay? That's one thing. Another thing you can do is you could sell it, generate a loss, and then buy it right back. And that's something you can use. You can declare a loss on your taxes on that dip, right? But you sell the Bitcoin. Another thing we can do is if you've been buying with money that you didn't really need for a long time, then you'll be fine, right? If you're starting today and you feel like you watched the show before and you felt like, okay, well, these guys are already so far ahead of me. They started at the beginning of the year. It's already November, and these guys are getting Bitcoin back in January. We're getting Bitcoin at 94,000, 98,000, 92,000, 102,000, 97,000, right? And you maybe watched the show before and said, well, I'm not getting the 92s and the 94s and the 96s that you guys were getting at the beginning of the year, so I kind of feel discouraged. I think I missed the bus. I think I missed the Bitcoin thing, right? Well, today you're getting a better purchase price than any of our buys that we've done for the year, except for maybe when we got it at 76,000, at 83,000. There was like 3 or 4 days where we got down to like 76,000, 75,000, and those were like part of the best buys in like January, March, in April. But now, remember on the show we continued to buy even when it was at $126,000 Bitcoin, right? So, oh no, it's pumping. I gotta wait for it to stay below 87,000 so we can make this smash buy. Come on, wait for me, Bitcoin, wait for me. They're always trying to make me buy the local high, these guys, right? You should get some sats from me. I had a few smash buys on Swan that you referred me to. Oh, very nice. Awesome. Yeah, I think I've made with the Swan referral, we've made not too much, but I think I earned like maybe like $300 worth of rewards, and those rewards have grown to about $900 worth of Bitcoin, which is cool, right? I mean, it's the same amount of Bitcoin that I've earned in rewards, but it's worth about $900 now. When we first started that whole process, when we were doing Swan still, I think my max was like around $300 worth of referrals, right? So that's pretty cool. I wish I would have been able to continue with that, but you know, things change. Now I do Strike, and when somebody uses my Strike code, we both get like no fees for the next $100. So that's kind of nice too. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, we were like, why we stack, right? We continue to stack. Okay. So now is a good opportunity that if you feel like you missed Bitcoin, it's a great opportunity to start stacking, right? And if you start stacking today, it might continue to drop. It might drop to 70, 75. I don't know, right? But I don't think it's going to go down that much further below 70. I think we might have hit, was it 86 or 80? I think it was 80, right, last week? Yeah. Yeah, dude, it was like 85. I think was the lowest. No, it wasn't 85. It was. Oh wow. What am I looking at? 5-minute chart. There it is. It was like, yeah, I think we touched like 80,500. Damn, wish I would have had the money back then to do that $80,000 smash buy. It's okay. The distance between 80,000 and 87,000 is a lot less than the distance between 87,000 and the previous all-time high of 126,000, right? So if we buy right now today, right, and it drops down to whatever 80,000, okay, you're down minus 7%, right? If you buy now and it goes back up to the all-time high or beyond, back up to the all-time high from here is 44%, right? So it's like a no-brainer. Like it's like a lopsided bet. You either get 44% up now or it drops down 7% temporarily. I think it's such a upside down or like such a favorable bet right now that's like worth it. Your background is such a great description of fishing, jiu-jitsu, biking, guitar history. Oh yeah, the Olympic torch. I forgot about that. The Olympic torch, dude. That's like, sheesh. 2002 Salt Lake Winter Games. 2002 Salt Lake Winter Games. Sat Strat, let's go. What up, dude? I like the name change. Welcome back. Pipeline Podcast in the house. Long time no see, Roman. I'm simplifying my DCA investing challenges to one single challenge, investing $21 a day. As long as people talk fiat for BTC, 21 because it works for my budget. Very nice, dude. I like it. Congratulations. Are you Sat Strat? Are you making content now? Are you making videos on YouTube with this? If you are, let me know. That'd be cool. I'd love to go check them out. I know you've been watching the show for a while too, so thanks for coming back. I hope you're having a good holidays and you had a good September and a good beginning to November. I know I had a lot of time off. The boys have been like getting out of school half days and they have time off of school too, so I've been kind of hanging out with them. We've been riding bikes. I got e-bikes for the kids and myself, e-motorcycles. We've been having a blast. Doing stuff, like the kids like to have sleepovers and all that stuff, so I've been kind of trying to be an attentive, fun dad, I guess you could say, right? Yeah, I love it. I love every second of it. They're super fun. They just turned 11 and 13. My kids, it's so crazy. They're almost as tall as me, almost as tall as mom. They're gonna catch up to me pretty quickly though, I think. And been doing jiu-jitsu like crazy. Oh, and another thing, guys, I joined a band. I joined a band. I haven't even put up the website for them yet. Okay, so there was an existing band here in San Diego called Maverick, and they play 80s music. Okay, and one of the guys that joined that band about a couple years ago is one of the guys that I fish with from my fishing group, my fishing friends, right? Carl knows him. It's Dario, Carl. So Dario, oh yeah, Garrett knows him too. Dario invited me. Dario and I got together with Zach. He plays drums, and we just had like a jam session. It was like, I think we did it twice, where we went over to Zach's house. We set up in one of his rooms, and Zach played drums. Dario played guitar. I brought my guitar, but we needed a bass. So I put my guitar away and I borrowed Zach's guitar, and we just played. We just did like whatever rock songs, whatever songs we liked. We just kind of cobbled them together and we played them. It was fun, right? Long story, right? 2 years down the road, Dario's in a band, in this Maverick band. It's pretty cool. They gig all over the city, and they play in some cool venues. They've even played at Humphreys on the Bay. If you're familiar with this area, you know that place is like a cool venue. Like if you're like a local San Diego band, to play at Humphreys is like, okay, you made it, you made it for San Diego, I guess you could say, right? They play bars and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I've always loved music. I've always been a musician. And he said, hey, a couple of weeks ago, last month maybe, yeah, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, he's like, hey Roman, our bassist is leaving the band, and I thought maybe you'd be interested in playing with us. Like, you play bass in our band. I was like, I don't play bass, but I'll learn it. I play guitar. And I was like, I don't even have a bass, Dario. I have like a little bass, like a kid-sized bass because I teach my kids music. And so we have like a Stratocaster, what's it called? Kid bass, I guess you could say, right? And it's like slightly shorter. It is, but it still sounds like a bass. It still sounds good, but it's not a full size bass. And I was like, dude, can I borrow a bass? I was like, yeah, sure. So this is Dario's bass back here I've been practicing on. It's pretty nice. Look at this beauty. Oh, right? Oh yeah, and this strap is like a guitar strap. It's so thin, dude. It hurts my shoulder because it's so heavy. I just bought like a fat strap. Anyway, long story longer. We have a lot to catch up on, guys. So I apologize if you get bored. But so that guitar's ready to go. I've learned so far about 20 songs, and I have about 28 songs to go before we can actually gig. I've done a couple of jam sessions with the group over like the internet and stuff, and I mean it's fun. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, I've been practicing. I've been doing a lot of practicing on the bass, so that's taking up a little bit of time too. And of course, if there's any revenue that comes from that, we're gonna stack it, boys. Okay, so a little bit of fun getting out there, and I'm probably gonna put I think I had it on there. My Bitcoin pin. I don't know where it is. Here it is. My Bitcoin pin. I put it on my guitar strap. So if anybody wants to talk about Bitcoin, I'm always game to talk about Bitcoin. So yeah, that's the biggest update I guess I could give you guys is that new gig. Yeah, our first the first gig I'm gonna do with them is gonna be Humphreys, actually. Not the concert venue section, but like the bar area. We're gonna be playing 80s music for about 3.5 hours, which is it's a good chunk of time. On Wednesday, September, I think it's 14th. No, that's September, January 14th. Let me see, November, December, January. Yeah, Wednesday, January 14th at Humphreys on the Bay. Just go to the bar area. We'll be playing in there for like, I think it's 3 hours. So it's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna start pumping that too. Might as well, if you're here in town, you want to go check it out. Throw some tomatoes at me. It's all good. some tomates. Just kidding. Don't throw tomatoes. If you go find me and you want to throw some tomatoes at me, just make sure you hit me, not the rest of the band. Okay. Anyway, super fun. It's exciting, and like I can't even begin to express how it feels to get in the groove of a song and be playing, and everybody's like together, and it sounds cool, and then you see somebody, like, you start playing a song and somebody recognizes the song, and then they pop out of their chair and they start dancing. They grab their friend and they get on the dance floor to dance. That's so cool. It's like a different feeling, like I get nervous because I don't want to mess up the song because somebody's enjoying it and they're getting up to dance. That's super cool. But yeah, that's part of what I've been up to. Hope you guys have been having a good year this year. What date in January? Wednesday? It's January 14th. We're starting at 6, 7, 8, 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's like 6 to 10. So, yeah, I don't even think there's an admission. I think it's just the bar area. The band in that band in high school paid off. Oh yeah, dude. Exactly. That band in high school sure did pay off. Lindy in the house. What up, Lindy? Round of applause from the live studio audience for Lindy. Friends, who has already bought Alt 204 tokens in the... Oh, I don't know. I haven't. Tell us about it. Tell us all about it, Lindy. Lindy doesn't know what we do here, but tell us about your coin, Lindy. What does it do? What is the market cap on that coin? What is the supply on that coin? What's the limit on it? Is there a limit on the supply? Is it proof of work or proof of stake? Tell us all about your coin. Let me hear it. Sell me on it. Pre-sell me on it. Oh my gosh, so funny. All right, so that said, let's get into, I guess, the next section of the show, right? Let's just do that. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down and get you guys with the next section, which is, of course, the stack recap, because we don't only talk about stacking Bitcoin here, we actually do it. And here is the proof of work that we've been putting in. Constantly buying, constantly stacking. Okay, there it is. In 2025, we are down, ladies and gentlemen. We are down 11.55% on our stack for the year. We've been buying $20 stacks, $40 stacks, $80 stacks. Today, the price of Bitcoin is, what is it? The price of Bitcoin is 87,000. And so our average buy price is 103,000 for the year. And so today, normally we would have to do a double stack, right? Let's update the spreadsheet with some of the buys that I've already, you know what? I'll do that offline because I don't want to slow down the show. I'll update those. I haven't been doing all the buys. I just haven't bought for this week. I haven't bought for the 24th or today, but I have buys all the way through the 17th to the 21st. Yeah, so there's the 18th. Oh, yeah. So I have the 19th, the 20th, the 21st for last week, but I haven't bought for yesterday or today. So for yesterday and today, we're just going to count it as today. And let's see, so 18, 19, 20, 21. Let's see, yeah, 21. And then right here, we're going to put, let's see, 25. 11, 25, 25. Yeah, and today's going to be the big old smash buy, guys, of $9,000 worth of. It's going to make me extend the column because it's so fat. This buy is so fat. It needs more room to breathe. That's right. Garrett's like, I'm intrigued. Don't get tempted, Garrett. Don't get tempted. Yeah, all of those altcoins, guys. So stuff that gets you caught up, and you know, like let's say I took my $9,000 that I have today ready to invest in Bitcoin, and I listened to Lindy, and I said, you know, there's a pre-sale on some new coin. I don't even know what that coin does, right? But in all likelihood, right, that coin is a setup for you to like the people that put out the coin already have their coins, right? They already have, like, let's say that they put out, it's just a simple example. Let's say that they put out 1,000 coins, right? Which is not likely. They probably put out millions of coins. Okay. They put out 1,000 coins, and the people associated with the project, for example, the people associated with, what's it called? What do they call it? ALX token, whatever. The people associated with it, they've already gotten their coins. Like say me, Garrett, and Satstrat and Carl were all part of the group setting up this fake coin, right? Or this coin. And then I said, all right, Garrett, I'm gonna give you 100 coins. Carl gets 100 coins. I get 100 coins, and then Satstrat gets 100 coins, right? Is that like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then someone else gets another 100 coins. That's 500 coins already allocated to us, right? And then we're gonna once we all have our coins, we're gonna sell the other 5,000 coins. Sorry, the other 500 coins, right? And as the market opens, we get people like Lindy to go onto lives like this, or other lives, or Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it, or Instagram, or TikTok, and we get them to do messages like this. Oh, friends, have you guys checked out this token that's about to go pre-sale, blah, 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 right? So you get excited. You think you're going to get in on the bottom floor to buy this thing. But at this point, they already have all their coins allocated, most of their coins allocated. They just want you to come in and buy their coin with your money as they sell you their coins. So as the people that created the coin start to cash out with your as you're buying it, right? And what that creates, it creates like a little bit of a buying frenzy, because all these new people that hadn't heard about the coin, They think, oh, pre-sale, it's time to go buy it before it pumps or whatever. And that creates a little bit of a pump, right? Because the market cap on those coins is so small that when somebody buys like however much of it, right, it ends up pumping, right? And then the people that already have the coin, they're selling it to the people that are eager to get it because they think they're getting in on a deal. And as they buy it, we sell our coins, and then we take the real money and leave them with the token that's worth nothing. Because after that point, at that point, the token falls down in value once everybody realizes what's going on. And if you try to sell it, there's nobody there to buy it from you anymore. So it's like a pump and dump, right? Carl Black, that's a good one too. The Mac coin that we made back in the day when I had a fishing group was meant to be a playing token, but it was never meant to be sold. I never sold it to anybody. We gave that away, right? So I could have done a pump and dump, I guess. I could have done a pump and dump, I guess, if I sold you guys the coins. But since we didn't sell them, it was just it's just basically like it's a coin. It's not worth anything, unless somebody actually would use it to trade. I don't know, but yeah. Long story short, crazy. Jose Luis, what up, dude? Good to see you in the stream. Round of applause for Jose Luis. Yeah, it was fun. I wish the fees to use it weren't that high. And if I were to do something like that again, I'd probably just use Bitcoin itself, like just use Satoshis, with like over the Lightning wallet. Glad to see the show. Oh, awesome! Thanks, Jose. We're trying. We're getting so close to 1 BTC here on the show that we're about to beat the final boss. Well, not the final boss, but our main goal here, right? Our main goal was to document from the beginning, right? So here we are in 2024. That stack is still doing pretty good, even with this dip. Like we're still unfazed. We're still up 45%. Yeah, so it'd be great to be up 100%, but we're still in profit, right? Still more money than you had before. Okay. And even looking at this or any other option as far as like savings go, or investments, 45% in this economy is pretty dang good, right? And then for the whole lifespan of the show, we're at 49% since May 22nd, 2023. Back when Bitcoin was $27,360. Dang, dude. Crazy time, right? Back then, right, with a bunch of purchases, we purchased $17,000. That $17,000 is worth about $25,000. It's crazy, right? And through a bunch of other ways we've done to like generate more revenue, we've gotten ourselves up to. Oh man, hold on. This song is gonna get me demonetized. Let me switch songs. There we go. This revenue has gotten us up to about, to exactly 0.883473779, right? And so close to one whole Bitcoin. We are 0.11652621 Bitcoin away from 1 BTC. In other words, $10,170. Today, we're going to buy $9,000 worth of Bitcoin live during this stream in a couple minutes. Okay? Hopefully, Bitcoin decides to take a nice little dip right now. Should we wait? Let me put a poll up, guys. Should we wait for the dip or buy or smash it? Let's see. Start a poll. Okay, there's the poll. Should we wait to buy this $9,000 worth of Bitcoin? Oh, it's pumping. It's pumping right now. No, come back down. Should we wait or should we just smash buy right here? No matter the price, it's at $67,618 right now. Probably get close to 68 once I buy it on strike. Or should we wait or oh, it's pumping. No. Anyway, we are. Yes, you inspire me. I'm going to smash by. Oh my God, nice. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So that's the status of our stack, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Every single Satoshi here has gone us closer to the 1 BTC goal, including the donations. Okay. Once we get to like about $1,000 away from 1 Bitcoin, your donation could be the donation that puts us over the top. And if you want to claim that mantle, here is the status of the donations. Our donations are down about, oh, it's okay. It's like about 4 cents. 4 cents. Okay. Travis in the house. What up, Travis? Will the token pre-sale start soon? I hope so, Travis. I hope it starts soon. Better start it before I spend all my money on Bitcoin. See what I mean? Travis is working with, what's her name? Lucy or something? No. What's her name? With Lindy. W7N. See? They're like bots probably. They have like their little bot code at the end of their username. All right. But it's okay, Travis. Hit us up with some more comments because we can use the engagement. But don't buy altcoins, guys. That's trash. Okay? If you want to buy an altcoin, why don't you memorialize an inscription into our spreadsheet? Every donation that comes with a comment, we put the comments in the spreadsheet so that we can always remember what you said. All right, let's go back to the actual spreadsheet, 2025. And ladies and gentlemen, I know it's crazy. I know, to just smash by at $87,000 Bitcoin. That's what you got to do, guys. Today is the day to get almost to 1 Bitcoin. So close. I tried to get to 10,000, but I couldn't get it done, guys. I sold a bunch of stuff. I collected on some debt on some invoices that I had to send out. I think I mentioned it before. I sent out my invoices. I got paid. I sold a few things. I was able to generate liquidity, and actually one of the best times that we've had to stack here Bitcoin. I wish I would have done it like last week when it dropped to like 80. But you know what? The difference between 80 and 87 is not too bad when you compare it between the difference between 87 and 126,000, which is where it was. Okay, so hopefully we'll go back there soon. And now that we know how much Bitcoin we're going to buy, it's only one thing left to do, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to stack some Bitcoin, baby. Time to smash by some Bitcoin. It's time to smash by $9,000 worth of Bitcoin right now on the Strike app, my preferred stacking wallet. No, I don't hold my Bitcoin there. I buy there, then I withdraw it with the slowest option to my cold storage so that I don't pay any fees. Okay? Let's look at the poll. Should we wait? Nope. We go. We go. All right. Has anyone found a way to buy the token during the pre-sale? What up, Carrie? Another one. No, Carrie, we have not. Why don't you tell us how to do it? Hey, Garrett. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, it's such a good deal at this point. But Garrett, you know what? I could be wrong, dude. I could be wrong. Maybe the government decides to stop printing money and not spending more than they can actually collect in revenue. Then I would be wrong, right? That's not gonna happen. Okay, who are we kidding? Okay, as long as the government, whatever government, I'm not talking about just the U.S., any government, as long as they continue to debase the money, your money is gonna be worth less and less, being able to purchase you less and less things. So by taking that value and putting it into Bitcoin, you know, even if it doesn't go up, just the fact that the dollar is collapsing in purchasing power so fast, you'll be ahead of the game, you know? All right, here we go. We have Strike open. We hit buy. And there it is. We key in 9, 0, 0, 0. $9,000 worth of Bitcoin right now. We hit next and we let it give us a little quote. Let's see. Okay. $9,000 will get us 0.10199,008. Oh, just went down a little bit. Okay, for $87,526,000 Bitcoin. Let's just buy it. Let's buy it. The fee is about $70.54. That sucks, but we're buying it. Smash buy right here. Drum roll, please. Smash buying $9,000 worth of Bitcoin right now on the Stack Bitcoin show because we're getting so close to 1 BTC. Oh, there it is. There it is. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. We've acquired an additional. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 10,202,448 Satoshis to the stack, baby. To the stack. Let's go. Sorry for that super loud gong. Let's see what it did for us, okay? Sorry, Travis. Sorry, Carrie. Sorry, Lindy. I blew all my money on Bitcoin. I don't have enough money to buy your grift coin. We should do an experiment. We should. All right, let's go. Let's go to the spreadsheet and see what this did for us. Here we are. Right there. The price of Bitcoin we deserve today is $87,522.72 Bitcoin. That is the price of Bitcoin we deserve today. We bought $9,000 worth of Bitcoin, and that got us 0.1020248. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces. Yep. Wow. 10.2 million Satoshis in one nibble and one smash buy. Wow, it's crazy. All right, let me copy this over, bring it over to the spreadsheet. For the whole lifespan of the show, we'll see right now how close we got. We'll see right now how close we are to 1 BTC, guys. Okay, that got us in 2025. We've saved $15,320 into Bitcoin. Wow, that's a lot. And we're down right now with 5%. It lowered our average. This is not a weighted average. It's just the average per buy. So our weighted average right now is $91,000. $91,000 Bitcoin is our average. We took with this smash buy we just did right now, we took our weighted average from $97,000 Bitcoin to $91,000 Bitcoin. So that's pretty epic right there. That's a really good lowering of our overall entry. And yeah, if Bitcoin starts to come up, we just have to hit 91,000 before we're in the positive again. What is it? Yeah, $91,482 Bitcoin. At that point, we're in the green or the black. I forget what you call it. We're in the positive for 2025. Okay. Now let's copy that data over and bring it over to our strategic Bitcoin reserve, our full tracker. Take a note right now. We are 0.11652621 away from 1 Bitcoin. We are $10,188 away from 1 whole Bitcoin. But right now, we're gonna go to, that's 50% by, what was the, yeah. Oh yeah, that 50K buy is a huge buy, Garrett. That 50K buy got us so close. It's more motivational. But you know what? With this 50K buy, we pretty much locked in the price of Bitcoin at 103? I think it's at $113,000 Bitcoin, right? So those payments that I'm making on that loan right now are kind of working against me, right? I'm paying $113,000. I'm paying at a rate of $113,000 Bitcoin when I could be buying it at 87, right? But eventually it'll come back, and as soon as it gets above $113,000 Bitcoin, then I'll be buying it at a discount. Right now I'm buying it at a higher price than I need to be buying it, but whatever. Yeah, you know, you kind of, it was a little bit of a gamble, right? But as long as I can continue to make my payment, it's no big deal, right? All right, so that's the problem with that leverage, right? Okay, so those are the numbers. Let's add the purchase we just did, and let's see. Because yeah, Gary, especially like once you like, and the show hasn't even made it through a full cycle yet. The show itself, like us on the show, we haven't even made it through a full 4-year cycle yet, which is pretty incredible. Okay, so here we go. Look at that. Jeez, that's such a crazy number, dude. Let's go. Oh my god, dude. Okay, 10 million satoshis in one nibble. 10 million satoshis in one bite. Oops, wrong one. Oops, wrong one. That one right there. That one. There we go. 10.2 million satoshis. And here we go. What did this do for us? Our final score for today is there it is. We are so close to 1 Bitcoin. We are at 0.9854987 Bitcoin. And that's it. What can you do? So good. So now going forward, the rest of the week, actually we're taking the, should I take the rest? I think I'm taking the rest of the week off, but I'm going to continue to stack. Okay. I'm taking the rest of the week off, and I'm going to continue to purchase at, what is it? For 2025, we're going to purchase about $40 a day until we get above $103,000. Okay. So $40 a day going forward. And then, hey, we can hit Bitcoin. We can hit 1 Bitcoin in a couple of weeks, right? What is this? 70 divided by 40, 31 days. If the price of Bitcoin stays below stays at these levels, we might be able to hit 1 Bitcoin in about 31 days, right? But I feel a lot more confident and a lot more confident in that we're gonna hit 1 Bitcoin, guys. We're gonna hit 1 Bitcoin for sure. It might take us 2 months if the price of Bitcoin takes off, 2 or 3 months, right? But it's no longer like unattainable. This dip, and of course the $50,000 smash buy helped a lot. But if you just look at it on the organic level, where we were just doing $20 and $10 and $5, we're still able to get through that process. We were still able to get what close to, before the buy we just added now, we're still able to get 0.26 Bitcoin. So we got like a quarter of a Bitcoin through our regular DCA process. So DCAing is still a valid strategy, right? But sometimes if you're able to do it and the price lets you and it just dips like that, you gotta just, if you understand what it is, you'll feel confident as I do to just go for it, right? Because even now at this level, my only regret, and I've told you guys this 100 times, even at these levels with buying a bunch of Bitcoin at what? Look, and I'm not making this up. We're buying Bitcoin at $119,000, what is it? $123,000, $125,000 Bitcoin. We just kept buying, guys, right? And even with that, my only regret is not buying more, right? My only regret of starting this show is starting with $5. I wish I would have started with $10. I wish I would have started with $20, right? Whatever. It's water under the bridge, right? We can't go back and change the past, but we can decide to start stacking today and change our futures, guys. Like,
genuinely, this is what you guys, this is my public stack, right? This is my public stack, right? My personal stack, like, I don't even talk about that, right? Like, it's life changing, right? Like, it's like getting off the struggle bus, right? Not that I was struggling, right? Not that I was struggling, but life does get easier on the Bitcoin standard. Okay, so there it is, guys. Slow and steady. Well, sometimes not so slow. Sometimes smash buying, right? But still worth it. Okay, this is a QR code if you want to donate to the show. If you do donate to the show, make sure you leave a message, and so that I can put that message in the donation sheet, and you can be forever remembered as part of the show. You're here watching before we hit 1 Bitcoin. You're one of the original crew. Hard Hodl. Hard Hodl. I don't even think Hard Hodl's on today, but he was probably busy. Hard Hodl. Carl was here. Garrett was here. Carlos Jaramillo was here. Who else am I missing? Maddie was here. Who else was here? Who else? Some of the OGs. Statwise Janks was here. So many people. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. We made it, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. Okay. I'm not sure what's gonna happen after we get to 1 Bitcoin. After we get to 1 Bitcoin, maybe we'll switch it up a little bit. We'll make this channel more like maybe news based, not so much live. Maybe we just make edited videos and put them up, right? Because the stacking is done. The 1 BTC goal is almost there, right? It's like right there, right? Did you purchase the? Come on, Travis. All right, now that our stuff is done, let's go ahead and take care of these guys. Okay. Let's see. Travis, Lindy. Who was the first one? It was Lindy, right? Okay, Lindy. Let's go click on Lindy. So I click on Lindy and I say, "Hide user from this channel. Bye." And then we go with Travis. Have a good one, Travis. And then Carrie. Have a good one, Carrie. Who else? Let's see. Yeah, Travis. Travis is gone. All right. That is it. Nice cleanup work. We got some bots in here. We got some a little bit of traction. All I had to do was smash by $9,000 with the Bitcoin, but it's all right. Slow and steady, not so slow. We continue to stack Bitcoin. I'll be back with you guys. Let's see. The rest of this week, let's just take the rest of the week off. I want you guys to have a great Thanksgiving with family and friends, people you love, and yeah, enjoy yourselves. Part of the fun of stacking Bitcoin and making yourself better financially is to be able to take that free time that you've earned or generated via savings to spend it with the people you love, or spend it in the way you want to spend it, right? Maybe you don't want to spend it with your family. Maybe you want to go do something fun while everybody's at home. Maybe you want to go hit the beach. Maybe you want to go hit the trails, whatever, right? Do what makes you happy, right? And yeah, I think that's it for the show. Let's wrap it up by turning on the good old closing music. Once again, Garrett, thanks for showing up today. I appreciate you, man. Also, Carl, Hard Hodl in the house. Jose Luis, thanks for tuning in today. Who else we got here that are the OGs? Satwise, I'm sorry, I was about to say Satwise. Sat Strata, Pipeline Podcast, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to check out your channel later today, see if you're putting out new content. Let's see, go to the channel. And yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Good holidays. I'll see you guys back here on Monday, December 1st. Oh man, for the Santa Claus rally. Santa Claus, I'm ready. Pump my bags. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you guys next week. If I don't see you until then, remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking. Bye.